Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Akila, and in today's video, I'm going to be taking you through a beginner's guide on how to make your fashion shoot a success. This video is aimed at anyone wanting to break into the fashion industry as a content creator, fashion influencer, or perhaps you have a startup fashion brand and you are wanting to put together your first little shoot for your marketing material. As a full-time modest fashion influencer myself, I often have to be the model, the stylist, and share co-creative direction responsibilities and production responsibilities with my husband / photographer. And when you are wearing so many different hats, you need to have great systems in place. So today I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes of how we plan and shoot our fashion content from start to finish and show you the final result. On that note, let's get into it, starting with pre-production. The first thing that you want to do is start mood boarding. It doesn't matter how clear and concise you think your concept and your vision is, the rest of your team may just not get it. Also, ideas can always be improved upon. Sometimes you also may show up to set without a mood board and suddenly you just go blank and you don't know how to get those creative juices flowing. This is where a mood board is especially handy. So what you want to do is head over to Pinterest and create a new board for your project. Here, you're going to pin location ideas, styling ideas, posing ideas, color schemes, anything that's going to form the pieces of that puzzle that's going to bring your vision to life and explain it to the rest of your team. You will never show up on a professional fashion shoot of any kind, photo or video production, and find that there is not a mood board for everyone on set to see and refer back to. This is really important. Next, you will want to do fittings beforehand on the model or on yourself if you are the model. You want to plan each and every single look down to the last shoe and accessory, and then take pictures of this look on your phone. This way, you'll be able to see if these styled up looks actually make sense and work together, if it translates on camera, and these images will help you to know what to pack in to take along with you to the shoot. It's also going to help you to refer back to the pictures as a styling reference when you are styling the model or yourself on set. Once this is done, make sure all items are ironed or steamed to take along with you. The last pre-production step for the shoot is a gear check. You want to make sure your batteries are charged, SD cards are cleared, and that you are using the correct lenses that will create the effect that you want. For our shoot, we used the Sony a7C camera and alternated between a 24-70mm lens and a 50mm lens. The a7C is one of Sony's newest mirrorless cameras. I love that it has a handy lightweight body, so when you do add bigger lenses, it's really not that heavy. Once you're outdoors, you want to find the best light possible on your location. To do this, I have a super easy trick. Simply hold up your hand and rotate it. The way the sun's light falls on your hand is going to give you an indication of what the best lighting is going to be on your subject. That is your safe zone with good light. So what I like to do is make sure that we get our safe shots in that exact light and just basically get the bare minimum of what you're wanting to achieve that day for your shoot in that particular lighting. Once that's done, it's time to be creative. We love experimenting with backlighting as well, softer lighting that's in the shade. We even love shooting in low light. Can you believe this is currently being shot at an ISO of 1000? When it comes to posing, whether it's you posing or the model posing, have some good music playing that really captures the mood of your final vision. Have the person in front of the camera move and work their poses like a slow dance, and change up music genres to experiment with the mood. This works for both photographs and video, except for video, the movement will be a whole lot more fluid. Next, you want to try using props to tell a story. When it comes to your vision, what sort of objects would you find in that world? Those sorts of props can give your model a bit more dimension with her poses. It can give her or him something to do. It can also make the whole vision and the whole concept look so much more believable. Lastly, play around with your frame rate. Everyone knows how beautiful slow motion can add the most amazing, dramatic, expensive, cinematic feel to any video, let alone a fashion video. However, one of the biggest mistakes that I see beginners make all the time is that they have their frame rate set down to 24 or maybe 30 frames per second. And then they go and slow down the footage in post-production way too much. And as a result, that slow-mo that comes out in the end looks shaky, it doesn't look as expensive. The higher your frame rate, the more you can slow it down. You don't want to go anything less than 50 frames per second. And what I love about the Sony a7C is it shoots at 120 frames per second, full HD at 1080p. So when you slow it down in post-production, you can really get that buttery smooth, super expensive feel. On that note, let's check out the final result of our little fashion video. So that's it from me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope that you learned something. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching and I'll see you next time.